Welcome back to High on the Spectrum. I'm your host, Sullivan Clisham, with my autistic brother, Finnegan Clisham.
That's me.
And we have a special guest, perhaps a fellow autist, Ayden Asuncion.
Hey, yo, on this, bro.
Yes.
Thing.
Well, Ayden, you're a huge fan. We know that. You've been a huge supporter. I'm sure.
Thank you.
Yes.
Instagram. I find you guys.
You have not listened to an episode.
Not what you've shown me. Only what you've shown me. Yeah.
Not what I've shown you, but only what I've shown.
Yeah. Yes.
Understood.
Yeah.
Well, we should preface that Finn is microphone-less and computerless this episode.
Awesome. Our usual high-tech, state-of-the-art setup is
so it'll sound like one of us has a decent microphone and the other two are like people calling in.
That's right. That's right.
And that is fine. Finn, get us started. I'll do my tradition.
Okay.
Ritual. Smoke some weed.
There you go.
Get us going.
Well, I wanted to. I don't have because I'm calling in on my phone. I don't have the list of the agenda of what we're going to do in the episode in front of me. Sullivan has that.
Nice.
But
awesome.
The first thing we should mention is that we're coming back from another hiatus. We missed last week.
Oh boy.
And we were supposed to have another short film up, but that didn't happen.
Yep.
And
so this is the backup.
There is no backup. This is just we're coming back from a hiatus again. So we're gonna start probably having more and more hiatuses.
No.
Hiati.
No.
Not with that attitude.
We're gonna be on lock.
Right. That's right.
Okay.
And by on lock, I mean like sometimes we'll post movies. We'll at least post the movies, when we're not doing the pod.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my bad. I've been bad about that.
I
just forget. I think I might change the day to not Sunday.
Ooh, that's interesting.
So that'll be really, really exciting for everybody.
Yeah.
Hopefully our audience is able to adjust to such schedule.
I'll try.
I know that we have a plethora of viewers waiting every Sunday night at 8:00 on Sunday to listen to the show.
Even our most diehard viewers have no idea that it comes out on Sundays.
Oh yeah.
Like they're like, oh, when's the next episode gonna be up? It's like, well, you would know if you paid attention to our recording schedule.
It's a terrible time to post a podcast, but it's what we do
on Sundays.
So,
it's the HBO spot. It's the big HBO show airs on Sunday nights. That's like their big spot. Do you know this?
That's sick.
I don't watch HBO.
What do you watch, Aiden? I guess anime.
Yeah.
YouTube and anime.
Yeah, YouTube, anime, and Instagram Reels. It says an hour and 26 minutes on average, which I don't believe that.
You think it's more or less?
I think it's more. Oh, I think it's.
Yeah, I feel like it must be more.
I think it's only the weekends that are dragging it down.
Oh, are you on it less on the weekend or more on the weekend?
Just because I do more chores on the weekend, but right when I'm off work, it's like instant turn on phone. If I could watch reels while I'm driving home, I would.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, we'll get all into you later. First, we got to ignore you for like probably 20 minutes. Yeah. I noticed that we do that every time we have a guest on. We just kind of ignore them and get our other shit out of the way.
I see. Yeah, I think I've seen that in a couple of your episodes for sure.
Yeah. You haven't even watched our episodes. You're lying. I think that should be an award, though, Finn, at the end of the season. Best guest
For the first 20 minutes.
Yeah, for the first 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow, we ignore them. My anniversary was this past weekend. That's on the docket to talk about. I'll only mention it briefly because I would like to get to our guest. But it was very nice. Celebrated 3 years with my girlfriend, and she had me do Pilates.
Oh boy.
That was the thing that I committed to doing. So we did Pilates, and it was terrible. It was absolutely awful and miserable to do. Finn, I'm sure that is just like the worst. That's your nightmare, probably, to have to like.
I believe, if I'm remembering this correctly, because it's been 6 years now. Jesus. When I went to the musical theater camp thing in Cincinnati, at the University of Cincinnati, we did Pilates at some point in that.
Wow. How was that?
I don't remember. It's been 6 years. I imagine I hated it. I hated a lot of things at that camp. I think I hate universities. I think that's what I've decided, is that college sucks.
Amen.
Yeah, I'm sure Aiden can relate to that. But we'll get to Aiden in a bit. Yeah, it was a nice trip, though. And Pilates wasn't terrible. It was just like not my thing.
Yeah.
My legs were shaking, man. My legs were shaking. They had me do like crazy, uncomfortable shit.
I don't understand why that's like an appeal for anybody. You know what I mean? Like there are people that like Olivia, my girlfriend, goes to the gym a lot. And she's
I don't get gyms.
I love the feeling of working out. And people like say that. They're like, this is good. This is a good feeling.
I do not get gyms. I've said this before. I will say it again. I need some sort of like winner. Like you're the win. Like I can play a sport. Like I can like go and play basketball or like kick around a soccer ball or, you know, throw a football and have a little mini game. As long as there's like an end goal. What is the goal when you go to the gym? Progress leading to a figure that, you know,
more muscles.
I know.
You'll never be satisfied with the progress you've made at the gym. That's like you're like constantly chasing. You're like the guy pushing the boulder up the hill.
Yeah. I mean, you can't be satisfied because then you would stop going and then you would immediately lose. I mean, it's just like the worst idea to me ever is a gym. I don't get it. Aiden, you go to the gym.
I do.
Talk about your Planet Fitness.
I mostly spend the time talking. I don't even work out. Really? I'm just the spotter. I always talk my way out of it. I can't stand it.
Really? I thought you worked out at the gym.
Dude, no. I spend the entire time talking with the
guy. Do you pay for a membership?
Oh, Stop it.
Yeah, I do. I do. You know, here's the thing. It started off me going to the gym. I did genuinely, you know, get some anger out, you know, try to get those muscles. But no, I agree completely. It can only keep you going for so long. I'm just going for the company. I'm just going for the company for sure.
You're not just going for the company. You're paying.
I'm paying for the company. Yes.
That is wild.
He's used to it.
Yeah, I locked in $10. So.
$10 a month?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's not terrible.
Right. No, it's not that bad.
I think we're only like $110 in, so there you go. It's been almost a year. So
who do you go with? Do you go with Aaron sometimes or?
I've been trying to go with Aaron. He won't let me. I don't know what it is, although his routine's completely different. I don't want to ruin that.
Yeah. We had Aaron on this show, actually.
That clip I did see. That was a hilarious clip. I remember, and especially his story about his friend. That was super sweet.
No, we never heard back from anyone.
No, still?
Our community did not rally around.
Our three people didn't find Scott. But
we got to keep it.
Still holding out hope on that.
I'm a believer. I believe.
We have some basketball things that we got to get out of the way, Finn.
Of course.
Well, yeah, I wanted to know what you thought about. I mean, you were posting a lot about Chris Middleton coming back, and the first week of the NBA season, and Giannis and all that. I have nothing really to say about.
Yeah, your Celtics.
The Celtics. I've barely been able to watch them, and they suck. So
yeah.
But
I mean, I don't have too much. I watched the first quarter of the Knicks game, which we ended being up.
Nice.
And now I believe we're down 15 or something.
Yeah, we're recording this the night of the Knicks game.
Yes. So I don't know. We've been a mixed bag of a team. Kevin Porter Jr. got injured like 7 minutes into the season. So we have our backup point guard Ryan Rollins playing.
Awesome.
And Kevin Porter Jr. in that first 7 minutes, it was like Halliburton in Game 7, where you're just like, oh man, this guy's gonna be amazing, and then injured.
Yeah,
nice.
But we played the Wizards opening night in Milwaukee, and it was the first time Chris Middleton was back in Milwaukee since the trade. So they had a moving tribute video. They had a come tribute video that played. And that made me come, definitely.
Nice.
Yes, very nice, Aiden. Such a genuine nice, like happy for you, like genuinely.
He meant a lot to you. I mean, not as much as Antetokounmpo, but you know,
he was my favorite. He was my favorite basketball player.
Oh, he was the favorite. Oh, my bad.
Yes. Yeah.
Damn.
He had a touching video. Everybody was coming, and
nice.
And then he had a great game. I think he shot like 7 of 11 and had like 23 points or something, and like 7 rebounds and 2 assists, maybe. Just like
specifying. He had something like, and then just like nails every stat.
Well, I see. I don't know. I just know it's around those numbers. But it was just like, it was good to see him, and he was healthy, and it honestly just made me sad that we had given up on him, because he was looking so. I mean, he was booking ass, like he was running, and maybe he was just trying extra hard because it was, you know, Milwaukee, and it was the beginning of the season, so this is just like maybe the most energy he has. But I was like, damn, we traded Kyle Kuzma straight up. Like that was the pack.
No, not straight up. You gave up more.
Yeah, we gave up AJ Johnson as well.
He looks good now. People like AJ Johnson now that he's a Wizard.
Yeah, I mean, you know, on the Wizards, you have a chance to shine more too. I mean, for him, I would be happy if I was him getting traded to the Wizards. That's like, holy shit, I can finally like get some meaningful minutes and try and prove myself.
Yeah. Well, if Doc Rivers isn't your coach, you can play young players off the bench on a team.
Yeah, I guess I'm just not even used to that. I'm not used to that. So, but yeah, my guess is we'll be 2-2 tonight. I don't think we'll win. And I think Giannis is probably going to be gone at the midpoint of the season, which is a bummer. Yeah.
Really? You think so?
I think so. Unless we are really great. And maybe if Kevin Porter comes back, which I think he will in a couple games, and we're like amazing, then maybe something. I don't know. Our bench is not terrible. We have depth, I believe. I think the teams that Doc pulls out to be on the court, it's just like, why would you do that? Like, why would you do that? He took out Giannis and Miles Turner at the same time.
Oof.
And I'm like, you got to keep one of them out there.
Yeah, you don't really have the option to do that. I've been playing. Oh, go ahead.
He likes to play Bobby Portis at the center, which I don't. if you're not having like if you have Giannis at power forward and Bobby at center, that's fine. But if you have like, you know, Miles Turner would never play center, but like Miles Turner and Bobby Portis, or not play center, I mean power forward. I don't think you would really pick.
Right.
But if you Aiden's trying. Aiden's farming for that award.
He's gunning for it.
Yeah. I think you can have Bobby Portis play the center when you got one of those two out, but they're having Bobby Portis out there with Kyle Kuzma at the power forward, who like is the worst defender I've ever seen in my life. I'm genuinely like, holy shit, man. Like, just nothing. Like, I was watching the game today. I didn't say it out loud because I was in public. But I was like, damn, Kyle Kuzma, I don't think should be in the NBA. like, I don't think that he is at an NBA level, personally. And I know he averaged a
lot of money.
I know he averaged like 20 points last season, but there is just something like there is a level of intelligence and like court vision that I believe is required to be a professional NBA player. So I'm not happy about him, but I'm happy that he's not starting. I think our starting squad is really good when we're all together.
Who are your starters? I haven't watched any.
Kevin Porter Jr., Gary Trent, AJ Green, Giannis, Miles Turner.
Fascinating.
It really works.
I have a question for you.
And AJ Green is phenomenal. What's up?
I have two questions for you. So I'm playing as the Bucks right now in 2K. I'm playing a 14-game season, and now I'm in the playoffs as the Bucks. And so I started a lineup of Cole Anthony, first of all.
Yeah. He's been really good this season.
I think Gary Trent was the shooting guard. Giannis, Bobby Portis, and Miles Turner. Just because Giannis, Bobby Portis, and Miles Turner are the three best players on the team.
Sure.
Do you think that would be worth experimenting with?
I don't think so, because I don't think any of those guys could be a great small forward.
Yeah.
None of them. I mean, the ones who have like the deepest bag in terms of like distance from the basket, and I feel like Miles Turner is the best 3-point shooter out of the three of those. And he cannot play the small forward position.
Sure.
You know?
Sure.
So no.
Okay. Then I, halfway through the season, got a trade offer from the New Orleans Pelicans. Bobby Portis for Herb Jones, straight up. Do you know much about Herb Jones?
I do, yeah. Very great defensive.
Yeah, would you take that trade?
I would not consider it. I think our defense is one of the best things about our Bucks team.
Oh, wow.
I think AJ Green, yeah, man. Yeah. I think AJ Green is, I know, 6'3" white guy is the guy I first talk about when talking about the Bucks defense. AJ Green is very, very good defender.
Okay.
And Kevin Porter Jr. is a really he's great at poking the ball.
Okay.
And then Miles Turner he's been averaging like 4 blocks this season.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, he's a good shot blocker.
And Giannis is Giannis. Giannis can play like stretch defense, and I wouldn't, because Herb Jones is not like a guy that can get you a shot whenever you need one, you know.
Right.
So I probably would not have done that either.
Okay.
Well, now that we have all the NBA out of the way, including the game, we're gonna get to our guest, Ayden Asuncion. What a guy! What a man! What a great human! What a long-standing friend.
That's right.
Which I'm sure we'll get into. But first, Ayden, just Tell us about yourself. Do a little pitch of yourself.
Little pitch?
You saw Aiden Beyries pitch.
That's right. And you know what? From the words of a great philosopher, I take things day by day. Not with no thoughts, but definitely with passion. I would say.
Misquoted.
No?
Misquoted.
You know, hey, that's how long the Instagram video was.
Aiden doesn't know the word passion. That's too complicated for him.
No, that was far too coherent a thought.
No, he has passion. He has passion.
Does he?
A little misguided passion sometimes.
Oh, sure. Understood. But let's talk about AY.
Right. That's right. A lot of people get it wrong. That's all right.
But who are you? Introduce yourself.
Well, I was born here.
Ooh.
Yes. I was born here all my life, lived here all my life. Met you guys at ACAA, and that's really all I remember. I have no memory. Is this just me? I have no memory, literally, from like 6 to like literally maybe the year before I came to the school.
Really?
I don't know. I really don't know who I am. Even like from now to like even like back in middle school is like I couldn't tell you who that guy was. Like I don't know who you're talking to right now. Are you even sure you had the right guy?
Really?
Yeah.
That is fascinating. I've never heard anyone say they don't know who they
dude,
are.
I don't. Honest to God, I don't.
All right.
Okay.
That is a great start. Fucking crazy. All right. Well, what's if your first memory is when you came to ACAA?
That's right.
Just pretend like that was your birth. Who are you?
Who am I? Well, I'm like, I think I'm funny.
Yes.
I think I'm smart when I need to be. And this is like college all over again. You think I played their games? I didn't. Dude, it was like 3 truths and a lie. I would always lie. There'd be nothing there. What's there for me to say? I came to ACA at like 5th grade. And then like that was when the elementary school side opened. And I came to middle school. And I remember middle school me was very quiet. I think just because up to that point I never really had like a real central group of people. So I was very quiet. How about that? Early Aiden was very quiet.
Yeah, I can see that.
And then definitely towards high school, it definitely opened up. I guess I had no choice. The damn school was so small.
Yeah, right.
But
yeah, you kind of like had to talk at our school.
Yeah, it was the best. Oh my God, it was the best.
Yeah.
That like such a breeding ground for people to form relationships with one another, which I think is so useful to people like me and probably Aiden, where we're a little less like I'm gonna go talk to people, and it's more just like you have to because you're around the same people every day for 6 years.
Yeah, dude, and only 4 days a week. Isn't that crazy? And an optional 5th day. It's crazy thinking about how we did that. Just like the night. Wow. Granted, it was like what 8 to 4, 8 to 3. So basically, what my schedule
was 8 to 4.
Yeah, 8 to 4. Yeah, no, basically my schedule for work now, so no different.
Yeah, that was kind of wild. School until 4. I look back on that, and I'm like, damn.
Yeah, we did that.
Well, what's crazy, like being in college now, is the getting up at 6 a.m. every morning to go to school.
That's like
when do your classes start?
My earliest class this semester is 11 a.m.
Oh, but like when does school technically start? Like 8
in the morning? Yeah, I mean there are 8 a.m. classes,
but there's nothing earlier, right?
No, I don't think so.
So why did you have to get up at 6 just to travel there, or what?
I'm talking about in high school.
Oh, in high school.
I'm saying what's crazy now that I'm in college is I look back on high school.
Oh, sure.
Oh.
We were both lost on that one,
Sorry.
I think.
A little
sorry.
bit. No, a little bit.
That must have been my fault.
No, you're all good. How long does it take you to go to school, Finn?
It takes me a half hour to walk. I walk.
Oh, you walk. Good for
Oh
you.
yeah, it's a nightmare. It's awful.
Aiden, let's bring up the fact that you're an ASU graduate. You are our big like adult friend who works and lives in the real world. How was your experience at ASU?
Hell. Every single little bit of it was the oh my God. I mean, when you talk about life after school is just so relieving. I have my degree right now buried in my bed. I have a retractable bed. I instantly, right when I came home from that party at ASU, and then when we swung it back to your guys' place, and then after that, threw my gown and my paper into my bed. Haven't touched it since.
Really?
I just everything about it was just ugh. Hey, still use the card for free discounts. I actually used it for Harkins over the weekend for movies, so I still do that.
Yeah.
What movie did you see?
Chainsaw Man.
Oh,
yeah. Very nice.
Yeah.
We'll get there actually.
That's right.
Yeah, we will.
All right.
But first,
yes,
this is we got a little bit of a host-centered question.
Okay.
We love to talk about ourselves, so anytime we can turn your interview into something about us, we will. What's it like being our friend, Aiden?
Well, I always laugh, and that's probably the best medicine. That's I will definitely say it's a very relieving feeling to have people to laugh and to talk with, and especially people who kind of, I mean, it's kind of like an extension of really the family. I mean, I've known you guys for so long. You might as well be my my brothers. So yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, you met Finn when you were in 7th grade. Finn transferred like middle way 7th grade, right?
Yeah, I think I started in like November.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What was your first impression of him? I want to hear kind of from both of you. Actually, I'm curious.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely curious too, because I just remember that field trip. That's literally like, if you want to talk about definitive moment that was like on the radar, it was that moment, sitting out on the bus and then going to Castles and Coasters. That was like this guy, I know this guy. Same thing with like, Justin and Aaron. Like, I remember that point was like, I see these guys now.
Yeah,
it's weird. So weird.
I just remember so what happened was we were on a field trip to Castles and Coasters, which is a Phoenix local amusement park. And Justin and Aaron were sitting together.
Yes.
On the bus, and I didn't have anyone to sit with, and you didn't have anyone to sit with. So I think I just was like, I guess I'm gonna sit next to Aiden. And I mean, I had classes with you, so I knew you. But then you and I chatted on the bus, and then I was like, I guess I'm hanging out with you for the rest of the day.
Right.
Because we're at Castles and Coasters now, and I still don't really have any friends to hang out with. And then you were like, come meet Justin and Aaron, and we'll, and I mean, I had met them, but I didn't really know them. So it was cool to get to know everybody. But that day really was just I'm hanging out with Aiden all day, which was cool. I was gonna say also, I don't think, now that I think about it, that I've ever changed my opinion on Aiden even one time.
That's wild.
I think from day one, I just kind of got a read on you and was like,
yeah,
this is who this guy is. And you've never let me down or made me think differently of you.
That is very true. Because, usually friendships, they have like ebbs and flows. I think it's very rare to come across someone that like never is, I mean, you've never been on like at least our bad side. I mean, I can't speak for everyone in our friend group, but like I might even go as far as to speak for everyone in the friend group. I don't think you've ever been on anyone's bad side ever.
Dude, you're gonna make me cry on the podcast, man. What are you guys doing?
It's true.
Is this a film for? Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I mean, even when like I always think back to like the summer or when you worked at Walgreens, and it would be you were like you would get out at like 12 or 1 and then be like, yeah, I'll head over, no problem. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, dude.
And we were always like, hell yeah. But like that is rare. Right. I think that is a very rare quality in a person.
Damn.
And to do it every time. It's not like you guys really want me to come over, I guess I'll make an appearance. It's like every time you got off work at 1 a.m, you went, I'm headed over.
Please.
So,
yes, dude.
Yeah. And then you and I met at, was it Howard the Duck or RoboCop party?
Okay, that's the thing. Didn't Deadpool come first before all that? I remember the Deadpool.
No.
Sullivan wouldn't have been at Deadpool.
I was at Deadpool.
You were?
Yeah, I went to Deadpool with you guys.
Oh.
And then when we brought it back to your old place, I think it was that.
Finn had a pool party where you guys either watched Howard the Duck or RoboCop.
I can tell you this: Deadpool would have been before either of those.
Yeah,
because Howard the Duck is 86, and it was the 30th anniversary, or 30th anniversary, which was 2016, and it would have been over the summer.
I agree with Finn on that.
And Deadpool was February 2016.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah.
I know that I met Aiden in the pool, and then I showed him my typewriter.
Yeah.
What a switch up.
Nice.
Some people will think that was going in a much different direction. Nice. I was hanging out in the pool, and I showed him my typewriter.
Yeah.
But I did. I showed him my typewriter. He pretended to be very interested.
Dude, I was. Even though it's a little spotty with some of the stuff. That was cool. No, yeah. No, I love the typewriter.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. You've been welcoming to me ever since. So
no, I love you guys. That. I love you guys.
Yeah. And you've just, I don't know. You've just always been there, bro. It's actually kind of wild. When Finn was telling the story of like meeting at Castles and Coasters, I was trying to imagine like come hang out, come meet Justin and Aaron. Like that happened at one point.
Yeah.
It's kind of wild to think about.
Yep.
Man.
It's baffling. I would pay so much money to go back and see how that played out. Yeah. I genuinely would. Yeah. I just unfortunately I don't remember, and it's so sad. It's so sad.
Yeah, if you could pick like a 5-year window, it's probably 8th grade to senior year.
Yeah, hands down. I actually, you know what's so funny? I don't have it on me, but I do have a picture from that day. I don't think Finn was on it.
No way.
I do have a picture of me, Aaron, and Justin. And I don't know if Finn was somewhere else or if it was like an earlier field trip, like maybe 6th grade and Finn wasn't there, but definitely in that time frame. And we look, oh my God, we look so different. It's wild.
Ooh. I wonder if you know what? Yes.
Because you look like your brother, Finn, in that picture, I think.
I wonder if I have this.
Yes. He knows exactly what I'm talking about, bro. I don't keep it in my wallet because I'm too scared to lose it.
Yeah. Bro. No, I keep this in my wallet. This is... wonder if I can...
Yeah, dude, that is
me and Aiden and Aaron and Justin.
Yes.
I think 8th grade.
Yep.
A school dance.
Pick out.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, it was the dance. That's right. Yes. That's right.
That's wild. Hey, one thing they used to get us right with those photo booths. Say what you want about ACAA and money and all of that, but they always had a nice quality little photo area.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
See, I have like no memory of that anymore.
Well, you carry one with you everywhere.
Picture. Yeah, but like I don't really think about the photo booth. I don't really think about.
Really?
Yeah, and especially like I remember doing it in 8th grade, but I don't remember doing it like junior year of high school.
Right.
I don't even know when the last dance I attended in high school was. I think it was sophomore year, probably.
Wow.
Maybe.
Because
I don't know.
I didn't attend prom ever. And
well, you guys famously, you are the COVID year.
Yeah, I mean,
that's right.
the one thing. Like, I don't care that I didn't get a graduation, but I do wish I had gotten to go to prom. Though it would probably be a bad memory now anyway. So
I'll just say, like, ACAA prom is terrible prom. You would not have wanted to go to that prom. You could just hang out with your friends, like, somewhere else. That's way more fun. The best part is they give you like a $15 Dave and Buster's credit for their arcade machines.
That's right.
$15. That's it.
$15. Yeah.
Okay. That's right. Hey, make it or break it.
I don't see how that connects. But I like that you're just contributing. Let's have you contribute a little bit more, Aiden.
Yeah.
Aiden, this question might break your brain based on how your responses have been so far.
We're slowly breaking the ice. We're slowly getting there. This is a great thaw. This is the great thaw.
We're about to put you in a microwave, bro. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Oh, instant. If I haven't, most likely at a different job, but I would love to stay with my current job. I absolutely love my current job. Owning my own little thing, I've definitely been thinking of that, so I could definitely see myself there.
Company or place?
Both actually, depending on how much I have saved. I'm on the road. I have like a bunch of calculators. I will say the computer science degree has definitely made me a lot more of a robot with that stuff of like I have to do it this way. I have to. So yeah, definitely a lot more. I don't know, what do you even call that? Just prepared to just like when I want to go, boom, I'm out. For sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So do you want to stay in Arizona?
That's a good question. I would love to, genuinely, just because the city is growing so fast, and I kind of like that whole big city vibe. So it's kind of nice to see, like, the skyscrapers now kind of growing. The weather, though, I mean, that's always going to be a drag. I would love to go somewhere where it like rains, almost like not really like a Seattle, but more like a London kind of environment. Not like actual London, but you know what I mean, just kind of like a light drizzle, maybe more like cloudy days. But no, I think I'm gonna stay here, to be honest with you. Stay here. Maybe like Flagstaff. I think would be a good like compromise, maybe.
Yeah, what? You don't ski or anything, do you?
No. Unfortunately, no. And the snow would be rough.
But see that I have come to the realization that I really want to live somewhere that is near snow. I'm giving Colorado real genuine thought.
Interesting. Denver, though, right? Or
Denver, yes, because I like the idea of like having access to urban and suburban life, But I really would love to like be able to just go up for a weekend and ski,
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
That I really have fallen in love with skiing over the last, year or two. And I would like that to be like a more like consistent thing in my life.
For sure. Would you ever so you own your own board and all that and equipment?
Well, I don't actually own my own skis. I would love to get my own skis soon. It's just difficult because like I don't do it enough. I'm in college, so I don't have like a place to really put them.
That's true.
I guess I could keep them at home, but that means I would have to like go home to Arizona to get it before I could go anywhere. I don't know. It's just not super convenient. But you don't mind just like the dry heat all the time.
No, not at all. Not at all. Like I said, like if it's gonna snow, light snow. Like if it's gonna rain, not like we have had a couple bad storms over here, but I've loved every single one of them. You know, just a tolerable amount of clouds, a tolerable amount of rain. You know,
right?
Nothing too much, nothing too dry. Yeah.
Very interesting. Aiden,
yes.
We got another question for you.
Hit me.
We want to talk a little bit about your moves in show business.
Yes.
You were recently in Snaden. You've had a critically acclaimed performance, as far as I'm concerned. Everybody has been like fascinated by your performance in Snaden, and you know the people don't really know your sort of career in high school with performing. So if you could just just talk kind of any fond memories of shows from high school, or kind of what your relationship with performing is.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's definitely tied to you guys. You know, I've always said, and that's kind of the funny thing watching all you guys go up there on stage, is it made me want to go up on stage, right? And then I remember kind of my parents being like, after, especially like in school, they're like, or in college, they're like, you know, oh, you know, are you continuing to sing, you know, play the piano, you know, even like join theater, I remember like was one comment. And it's like, I can't do that anymore because it was you guys, right? I mean, it just felt like another hangout, you know, like whenever a reversal would come in, you know, learning songs or even playing the piano, it was like, it's because I did it with you guys, right? It was like another hangout that I could, just hang out with you guys. So, you know, when I think back to the first show of like Drowsy Chaperone, right? That was like, boom, instant. I was like, this is so fun, right? This is like after school, at least like 4 hours of just like literally just what felt like, you know, doing whatever you want, right? After school, just
hanging out with your friends,
dude. Exactly, hanging out, and it kind of sounds a little childish, but like in make believe, right? Like, you know, it doesn't exist, right? We can put on whatever character we want to, so it's like, you know, just hanging out, acting with friends.
So you did really like the performing part?
Oh no. I mean, there was definitely like pride, you know, that like I spent time, but again, it was pride of I spent time with my friends. Now I'm sharing it with everyone.
Got you. I was the same way. I did it purely just to hang out with you guys.
Yeah.
I did not have any sort of passion. Finn is, I mean,
I respect it. I respect the passion for sure. But
because Finn, you came to ACAA like because you wanted to get into that kind of thing.
Yes and no. I mean, I went to ACAA because because I was going to a public middle school that sucked. And my parents wanted me to go to a different school. I didn't really want to go to a different school. I was like, you know, like I am. I was like, everything's good the way it is.
Right.
Don't change it. And my parents were like, we really think going to a different school would be a better idea. But it wasn't like I want to perform, so I'm going to go to a different school for performance opportunities, because there were performance opportunities for me at probably better ones. Like I probably would have been like the lead or whatever in Mountain Skies, Alice in Wonderland Jr., as opposed to not even getting called back for Sweeney Todd when I was in 7th grade.
Do you feel like you would have become the kind of singer that you became?
No. I don't think it was a bad decision. I just think at the time it wasn't really influenced by that.
Sure.
There you go.
But it ended up paying dividends because, But I would say I also only really like doing it as a social thing.
There you go.
I just am sort of dependent on it as a social thing.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So I really like thrive in that environment and would rather just do that for the rest of my life, like making stuff, than, you know, work a desk job or whatever,
Right.
you know, and just hang out with my friends in my free time. I would rather like the stuff that I be doing all the time be hanging out with my friends effectively.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Aiden, I think, especially recently, because it happened recently, we were high and drunk. Well, you weren't, because you never do. But I was high and drunk. I think we were over at Aiden and Aaron's, and we somehow got to talking about Secret Garden.
Yes.
Which was, if people don't know, it's a musical that we put on my 8th grade year. So your junior year.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
And we were talking that night, and I think it was you who was like, Aiden, you were so fucking good in that show. And then
that was at our house.
That was at our house? Okay,
yeah.
Great. That like unlocked that memory of, because then you reenacted that night. You reenacted the is it the end of the show? You end the show, right?
I introduced the ending of the show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think you did that, reenacted that. And I was taken back to like, oh damn. And especially now with Snaden. It's so funny that we talk about Snaden like it's like anything but a meme film. But your performance is really good in that. And I, as someone who is just maybe just because I was in the whole musical theater thing, like I always saw Finn as like, yeah, he's really good. You know what I mean?
He is really good.
But everyone else, when we would be doing those shows, I was just kind of like, we're hanging out. Like,
I get you.
It's just like, and maybe because I felt that you were in it for that reason too. I don't know. Mm-hmm. But like, I don't think I ever fully appreciated your performances in high school. And now as Snaden has amassed, 10 views, I feel the need to tell you that you've been an artist.
Thank you, bro. Hey, you know what? I was your canvas, and you wrote.
Yeah.
You painted. So,
can you describe me as the director for that project?
I was very scared. I thought I was I was a disappointment for your project.
Dude, I know.
Especially with the vodka, bro. You know I don't drink. I don't drink, and you're over here making me drink.
No, you had water.
Forced me multiple times until I got it right.
When I was editing it, because I edited it like a year after we shot it, or not a year, but 6 months.
Hey, fine wine, you gotta let it age.
Dude, when I edited it, I was watching all the footage. Because how I shoot is I just usually keep the camera rolling. And just kind of like tell you what I want differently and then do it again really quick. I just feel like that's a better time saver. And I don't mind sifting through the footage and like watching all that shit because I just find that fun. It wasn't so fun this time because I was like, damn, I'm really like an asshole. Because it's like anything you did that wasn't like right, I was just like, what is your problem? Like, it's not hard, bro. I'm a terrible director. I hate directing, but I would like to also just apologize for that because that was rough. I was like, I knew I was kind of being an ass like during it, but I didn't realize like how bad it came off. Finn, you ran sound on that film.
Yes,
I sure did. Yeah. I helped out. It was not my film, but I helped out. It was so sad because I reposted it on my Instagram story, and I was like still making stuff, and I got like likes from like Olivia's family and like people, and I'm thinking, first of all, if they watch it, it's Snaden, and second of all, if they watch it, they get to the end credits, and I'm the sound operator.
Hell yes! Fuck yeah!
But
hey,
it's a family.
The sound is good in that one, Finn.
Yeah.
That's a sound movie.
It's a sound movie, mostly not because of me.
No, post stuff, but yeah.
But the sound is excellent.
You want to actually know something crazy that I just remember?
What?
The only actual original sound that is kept. There are 2 instances where the sound operator sound is the sound in that film. It's when he says disgusting. And, well, I guess 3. All the TV stuff was recorded. I didn't change any of that at all. And then when he says disgusting, and then the key, when he slides the key off the table.
Really?
That is the genuine key sound. And that sound feels like a post sound. When I got to editing that, I was like, oh, damn, like, I don't need to add, like, anything. It's tough to get a good, like, key noise. It was the perfect amount of, like, car key and, like, actual key. You could just, like, perfectly tell what it was. And it was very clear. The thing they say about, like, sound design is, like, you should be able to tell what it is, like, without looking at it, like, what someone is doing. So, it was good.
Wild.
But yeah, there is a lot of post sound in that one.
I did want to, this is kind of a non sequitur, but I did want to mention, just because I think it's a nice story, that during the Secret Garden, because you mentioned the Secret Garden earlier, every night the whole cast would gather in the wings at the end of Act 1 to watch Ayden Asuncion step out onto the stage and offer. What do? You bring her into the garden? Is that the end of Act 1?
Yeah, wasn't it a rose?
No, that's at the end, isn't it?
Oh yeah. No, the end of Act 1 is the key.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Because it definitely, the end of Act 1 is like he floods the stage with light from the garden, right? But I don't remember.
No, that's the end.
That.
Yes, I opened the gate.
The end is, she's on my knee and everybody is like gathered around. We're all like, "Come to the garden."
Oh,
at the end of yes, I remember that. I walk out and then the gates open. Yeah.
But everybody was like, "We got to go out there and watch Ayden Asuncion perform this non-speaking role because it's so captivating and everybody loves him so much." So that was just something I wanted to share as a story because it's nice.
It's wild. Absolutely wild.
Yeah, and you have pipes, man. You can sing.
He also sang like he had to find the key of the song and sing a cappella to lead into a song that had a track accompanying it.
Yeah, that's tough.
Which was really tough, and he did that every night without a problem. And that was really impressive. And then also worth mentioning, he played the bishop in Les Mis. Yes, and that was fun.
Yeah, Les Mis just in general was like all out. If like what we talked about the whole like the friendship, right? The community, that was like
boy dinner.
That was it.
That was boy dinner. That was it. Just everyone vibing, hanging out.
Yeah, you can kind of die happy knowing you experienced the joy of that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Process.
Easily.
That process was the most fun I've had in my life.
Yeah.
Chino.
Easily.
Yeah.
Like damn near every time.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a time to be alive. That was good shit. Mm-hmm. And especially as a freshman, I was a freshman in high school when you guys were seniors doing that show. And I'm sure that you were kind of going through your own, like, this is the last hurrah, like this is the last thing.
Yeah.
But from my perspective, it was very much like, yeah, like they're going to be fucking like gone. So I was going sort of through my own version of that during that show. And I think that is what made that show even more special. I don't think the final night of that show would have been as powerful as it was had it not been your guys just like last year. I mean, I remember like when we did the last show, people were going crazy for Justin.
Yeah, dude.
Everyone was in the wings trying to get a last like glimpse at everything.
Yep.
I was, yeah. And then of course the dressing room was going crazy too.
Yep.
That really was that almost really does make up for your, lack of prom and
yeah, no, I wouldn't trade Les Mis for those things.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah,
that was my graduation for sure.
Yeah, and so much better too. I mean, Finn, you went to my graduation.
Oh yeah, I did.
Not missing much.
Well, we could have. I could have had my own Moncada speech.
Yeah, I did want to touch just a little bit more on your. I mean, we did Snaden. We didn't really talk about the Snaden part of your performing. We talked about how shitty of a director I am, but I would like to hear, like, do you look at yourself a little different after that? Or just like, that was whatever. That was just a thing that I did.
Definitely not like that was just whatever. It did bring back a little bit of that feeling, We went out, we got the crafts, we got the, the paint, everything in the background. We got everything.
Yeah.
And, we produced something beautiful. And again, it was like everyone hanging out, right? Aiden Beyries came up. Aaron came. It was like, Finn was in the sound. Olivia did the makeup. Everyone was there. It was that community again. So it was very nice.
Yeah.
It was very nice.
Yeah, I mean, that was a group effort.
It was.
Yeah.
It really, really was. That's the stuff that keeps me coming back to it, I think. Just the, like, kind of what you were saying, Finn. Just, like, hanging with your friends.
I
Exactly.
had a dream, like, 2 days ago that I was making a movie and everyone was in it. It was Alec and Josh and Aaron and obviously Olivia, and it was everybody. Dean was there, like, and there were so many people that, like, my brain would lose track of everybody being there, and, like, somebody would be gone for a little while, and then I'd be like, oh, I got to get them and bring them back in. It was an awesome dream because it literally was just like I'm hanging out making stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
for sure.
That's a great dream.
Yeah, I thought so.
Not real though.
That's fine.
Yeah. Well, the hope is that our film that I'm trying to make a reality will be an opportunity for that.
Yeah, and we'll do an Aiden cut
with Aaron. Aiden
and Aaron.
Yeah.
An Aiden and Aaron cut.
Unless we can get Aiden Beyries to fly out.
We are going to get Aiden Beyries. We will. I have hope.
But I would love to, because I genuinely think some of the scenes might be really good with you in them. Just because if you, like, actually, like, I don't know. I've talked to Finn about it. Like, you have, obviously it's a joke movie. The Snaden movie.
Oh yeah.
But there is a real element of like commitment and desperation required to make that funny.
Mm-hmm.
I think the joke is, like, it's an ultra serious person in a funny, unserious situation.
Mm-hmm.
And it's important to nail that. And I think you balanced. There is an almost like a fourth wall breaking, like, I know what I'm doing kind of infliction, but also a very sincere, like, you are that guy in that world.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's very, very impressive.
Thank you.
And everyone seems to agree. I mean, I've had, like,
I don't know how,
like, people that don't even know you have been like, he's really, like, genuinely good in that. Who is that guy?
Wild. Would
you ever want to do anything else? Or are you just set on this computer science thing?
That's a good question. I would love to. My absolute dream, this is, like, wild. I don't think I've ever told you guys this, but I always had the idea of like building stuff for other people.
Whose was that?
But like just like I had this dream of like, build an app to create like worksheets for like people to just work on for like math, right? Because I knew, math was like a big thing for me struggling back in high school. So I was like, I need something to just make me an infinite amount of equations that I don't need to think about, and then I'll just solve them. So like little stuff like that. Like I would definitely say like just building stuff for people, I think would be my dream. So kind of still computer science because you need to program it, but that's definitely what I'd be. I've also thought about like almost like a kitchen nightmares, but for businesses. So I just like it generally. It's like I just go in and be like the technology chef Ramsay. So I just go in and be like, your database sucks. We need to fix it. That's like another dream of mine. I'd like to do that. Just help people out.
Hell yeah, man. Well, it's a long life.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Aiden, we got a kind of an even bigger question here, and
okay.
I don't think I've ever heard this, so I'm excited to learn. Who is your hero?
Who's my hero? Oh God. Who's my hero? Well, that's an interesting question. Let's start with the first one, right? So I think a good one to start with is like
over there, and it's just silent.
No, I just tap my foot sometimes. I didn't realize.
Let's start with the basics. I think Superman's up there. I think Superman in general. I like the story of him. I like how he helps people. I kind of like the otherworldly element to him, like, kind of a superhero, kind of realizing, I need to do this, right? I would definitely say another weird one is like the Iron Giant, almost because it explores kind of like, no, I don't want to say like, darker, but kind of like the idea of like, he was built, like, then the directors say something like, it was a gun meant to be a hero, right? So I kind of liked that idea of like you always have a choice in what you do. I liked that concept of like, saving being the choice. You could be the villain, but
The
as silly
choice,
as it is, it's choice.
it's the choice to be good.
Exactly.
That's an interesting thing because that's kind of I'm taking an ethics course this semester, and being good is kind of like the whole discussion of that class, and like where that comes from, and if that is like an inherent thing, and also like if is what is being good, like what does that mean?
Fair enough. Yeah.
So it's interesting to say that being good is like a choice that you make, I think that I agree with you. And I do think it's a choice because everyone could walk around. I mean, Aiden, you've had a bajillion opportunities. I mean, you've blown up a couple times on us. One fateful incident for sure. But you have had so many fair times to be like, yeah, no, I can like, but you've always chosen the good. So it's kind of interesting because I see that you're kind of acting out your hero. We had Aiden Beyries on this show, and he said his hero was Spider-Man, and he doesn't embody any of the qualities of Spider-Man at all.
Thank you, man. But he's our neighborhood jester. He's our neighborhood good guy.
He's our neighborhood jester. That's a great way to put it.
I love him.
Very nice.
Yeah.
We'll end on just a little bit of a lighthearted question.
Yeah.
Something that we kind of are into. What's your favorite movie?
Oh God. Oh no. Okay.
You can give us a couple if you can't decide.
A couple? Okay. All right. Number one, I would definitely say Spirited Away. I love that movie. I remember I saw that in 5th grade. And it's so funny, we say like, the whole anime and all that. As a kid, I didn't know the difference, right? It was just an animated film, animated people. It was no different from like Lilo and Stitch, right? It was like sitting down, watching the movie, and I remember watching that and being like, I always rate my favorite movies by how much I'm left with. This isn't the end, right? Like it's almost like this is gonna sound so weird, but it's almost like a movie should leave me feeling like these are just real people I can just call up in real life and just ask like, "Hey, how did you feel in this moment?" But I can't, and that's where it gets tough. That's why like a lot of childhood movies are like that. So, like Spirited Away. God, I loved Wall-E. I remember as a kid. Wall-E's still good. I will watch Wall-E. I remember just for the fact that I watched it so much with my family. I remember Cinderella, just like, oh my God, I think
Dude, come on, what are we
I think
doing
we
here?
that show. Yeah.
These are your
bro.
favorite. I've never heard you ever say anything about Cinderella in your life.
No,
come on.
Listen, okay, that one's special. That was like every single road trip.
I've heard Aiden talk about Cinderella.
Really?
Yeah, I want to say that. Aiden has talked about Cinderella before.
Every single road trip, we pull out all the Disney movies, all the Disney classics. That would definitely be number one. Now, more modern, I love Inception. Inception is probably, okay, how about this? Inception, Interstellar. I think I'm just like a sucker for his movies in general. I just, amazing. And then third one, I'll do.
Did you see Oppenheimer?
You know what? I did see Oppenheimer. It is so good. I do have to say, you know what? Last Action Hero.
Oh, what is that? That sounds so familiar.
Arnold.
It's an Arnold film.
Yeah, dude. I honestly like Last Action Hero. I mean, you got so many. Kindergarten Cop is probably my favorite, but definitely Last Action Hero was like that one was definitely. Oh yeah, I love him in that. That's a good one.
Hell yeah, man. And then I just want to throw something real quick at you. You get 1 minute on Makima. Go.
Oh.
You just saw your Texas, or your not Texas Chainsaw. You saw Chainsaw Massacre.
Well, I'm here to say that I'm not a fan of her anymore. For fear of my own life. I was never a Makima fan, and I never will be. This is for my own safety and protection. That's it.
Okay. I don't know what that means. Maybe that's an anime thing. Did something happen with Makima? Do people like hate her now?
It's what she did that fans might not be a fan of.
Oh, so anime people will know what you just said.
Yes, yeah. So it's kind of the she's always been a controversial figure. I definitely see her more as like a horror figure for sure. So I think a lot of people definitely have a very valid point on a lot of her like character. But I like I said, I see her more so like almost like just a scary figure. Yeah. And I think the movie that I saw, the Chainsaw Man Raising movie arc, plays into that exactly. Because I know a lot of people kind of took it on the surface of just like, oh, she's kind of this, and she definitely did that. But that's just, I guess that's what you get when you read it, and then you still find that you enjoy the character, but for totally different reasons. So yeah, that's where I'll leave it. That's where I'll leave it. So yes, for fear of my own life. Yeah.
I also maybe do you want to? I didn't really get too much of a chance to talk to you about it, but you went to a convention somewhat recently, right?
Yeah, I did, and it was extremely fun. You know, you definitely see a lot of characters. You kind of realize how deep you are, which is not very. You're like touching like the sand on the beach, like the water's barely coming up to you. These people are like Mariana Trench, like this is wild to see. But I love it. I love it all the same. It was fun, there's a dance floor that was open from like 10 to 2. So that was fun to just, meet people, dance a little bit. But during the day I got tons of stuff, tons of art. And again, it's fun to see people who are that passionate while still having a little bit of self-awareness to be like, I'm good.
Right.
I'm good. I have my own vices. We all have our things, but I'm good. I'm good. I love it. I love it for you. I'm good.
Did you do like I see clips of those kind of things in like cringe compilations sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Did you partake in like the karaoke room?
I was in it to listen. I was about to sing. I genuinely did. I was like gathering courage, but I decided not to. Because, it's like, again, we're all having fun. Like, I think it was like, if I did that, because that was also open, I think, until like 2. If I had chosen to do that instead, I definitely, would have been partying all day. But, like, to bring it up randomly back to Makino, like, that's the thing is, like, that's more for, like, Mariana Trench. Like, this is, like, yeah, for sure.
Dude, not high at all, by the way.
That's right.
No excuse.
Sober as hell. We often have said that hanging out with Aiden while high is like being on the same level as Aiden.
Yeah.
Yes, dude.
He's on the natural drug of life.
Yeah.
I feel like he truly is one of those people. I mean, do you see his walls?
Right. Dude, I am the world is my output.
That's the house that
There's
he's
nothing
lived
over
in
here.
his entire life.
There's nothing
his
over
whole
here.
life is summed up in those walls.
Truly.
Like it's not like
whole life.
Like our walls are barren too, but we've only lived in these spaces for the last like 2 months.
Right. It is truly incredible. But that's what we love about you, Aiden. You're a minimalist, that's for sure. Jesus Christ.
Listen, do you see now why I drew a blank at the beginning of the
I know. Oh, what do I say about myself? I feel like there's so much. I feel like there's so much to you, though, Aiden.
It's again, it's the depth of friendships. It's really all in here and in here. That's really where it all is, for sure.
I think all of us would rather have someone else introduce us than have to introduce ourselves. You know what I mean?
That is a beautiful way to put it. That's exactly it.
Yeah.
That's exactly it to the T, 100%.
Well, we don't have the movie game this episode because Finn does not have. Yeah. Well, I guess you could use your computer
if you want. I was kind of looking forward to skipping the movie game again, but
Finn, I'm gonna drag you through this movie game here.
Oh boy! Oh God!
My phone is on top of my computer. Does that break the tie?
No.
Okay.
We'll just do 1 year. 1 year.
Oh God.
Well, yeah, that's.
Aiden, you know about the movie game.
Do I?
Oh God. No, I guess you don't. But the movie game, we're not doing the movie.
Yeah, okay. Was it like you could be here and I see a movie from it?
No, it's Finn lists off every movie ever made from the year. What are we at? 1942.
37, bro.
Or 37, and then I say yes or no to whether or not I've seen it.
Oh. Oh.
and
Okay.
you just sit there.
And there's a competition, see?
Yes, there is an award.
You'll be ineligible for, I suppose.
There is an award at the end of our season. We will be doing an award show.
Okay.
And you will not be eligible for this category if we don't play the movie game. We're doing an award for most entertaining guest during the movie game because it's so like we're just giving the guest nothing, you know?
I see.
So as long as you're comfortable not being up for that award, unless you want that award,
I'm fine regardless.
Yeah, Rhoda's not.
Hey, how about this
game?
List off Indiana Jones, all three of them, right? Because there's only three.
Okay.
Say yes, Sullivan, and I will be like, wow.
Amazing. I can't begin to describe what I just heard.
That's all.
What?
Just give me the award, man.
I think he's saying that I should say Raiders of the Lost Ark. And then you would say...
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Oh, he's surprised.
Yeah.
No, I thought he was leading this thing.
Yeah, we're doing what you described, I thought.
Well, isn't that part of the game?
No. The game is Finn lists every movie that ever came out in the year 1937. And then I say whether or not I've seen them or not.
Oh, okay. My bad.
So
all three of them. Oh yeah, I would have been in separate years. I was gonna say we bumped it up a couple decades. We just
all right.
I can't.
We're done. Close up shop. We're done.
We've made it a good long ways.
We actually have reached. All right. Well, we've reached the end of our questionnaire with you, Aiden.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for coming on.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yes, we do genuinely appreciate it. You were sort of a little bit last minute, so
it's all right. All reliable, right?
Yeah, I don't assume you want to shout out your Instagram, but we usually
hell no. No, you are staying far away from.
Yeah, we usually give people the option, but you certainly do not have to promote yourself. Everyone should know, though, that Aiden is a phenomenal friend and an ally to all.
Yeah,
and we're
you want to find me? You know where I am. I'm with my friends. That's right.
Oh shit!
That's right.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
that's right.
Shit.
That's right.
Hell yeah.
That's right. No, I love you guys.
Put a stamp on it and ship it out. Thank you, and good night.
Deuces, gang.
Hell
Deuces,
yeah.
gang.